All right, we're recording. Hey, y'all, welcome back. Got a small video for y'all about the Go Power Sports thumb throttle. This is a Go Power Sports one I have here, the nice billet one. It's in a kit. I'll show you all that if you haven't seen the previous video. But if you ever had a thumb throttle or thinking about getting one, or say you had one in the past and you just didn't like it, I got something that's going to change the way your thumb throttle works. Very inexpensive, quick, easy, and it's a complete game changer. Might work on other thumb throttles as well, but I'm going to show you how it works on the Go Power Sports thumb throttle, and you're going to like it. So let's get into the video. Okay, so what we got here, this is the Go Power Sports thumb throttle kit. It's the billet one. Come in a box just like so. I'll leave you a part number and the link in the description below. So if you just go down there and click on it, it takes you right to their website and gives you all the info on it and all the details, pricing, and everything that comes in the kit. But you get the thumb throttle, then you get your grips. You get two different link cables that are already set up for slide style carburetors. So that's cool, plenty of adjustment. And you get this little bag right here with the adapter in it if you wanted to use, say, a different cable or whatnot. But what we got is we got Miss Knuckles' Rascal GT Cruiser up here. We have the thumb throttle in hers, and she didn't really like how far your thumb throttle stuck out. So when she had her hand up here, you got to reach way over here to get your thumb on that throttle to work it. So what I come up with is a very cool, real simple, real cheap, inexpensive way to fix this to make it way more comfortable. So let me show you what we did to make it work. Okay, so what you're doing, whenever you install your cable, I got everything already mocked up. I kind of got it loosely laid out here. But what you want to do is remove your top plate, which you'll have your top plate off anyway when you're assembling it, because you got to run the cable through the little aluminum arm right here. So what you want to do is you come down here to this very first clamp bolt. You're going to take the Allen screw out. We can hold the camera. I'm trying to do this and look through the camera at the same time. So we're going to take this one screw out, just like so. We're going to drop it in the floor. Let's get that before we lose it. Okay, so what we did here, this is what you need to go pick up. I got it wrote out. This is now this is for the Go Power Sports thumb throttle, what I'm using. Yours might be different depending if you're using an Amazon one or something else. But for the Go Power Sports kit, this is what you're going to need to go get. You're going to go get a 5mm bolt, and I've measured it with the little gauge, and it's a 0.8 thread. And you want it to be about 1 inch long, maybe 1 1/8 inches. This is what you need. So this is the bolt on the right here that we removed. This is the one I went and got. Now, I'll get this thing installed, and I'll show you what we're going to do. So this longer bolt, like I said, this one is 1 inch. You could probably go up to 1 1/8 inches. So what we're going to do is we're going to thread this back in. Probably need to go get the Allen wrench. Let's see if it'll thread in. Yeah, kind of thread in. I got it somewhat started. It'll probably fall on the floor. But what we're going to do here is you're going to pull this arm, if it'll zoom, you're going to pull this arm over, and you can see how the threads of the bolt, where it's going to come through. Normally that smaller bolt will be just barely through the housing, and it won't make contact with this. But what we're going to do is we're going to open this throttle up just a little bit, or move this lever to the right just a little bit. We're going to run that bolt all the way through. Then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, now I got the bolt back in. I used the longer one that's 1 inch. Now you can see how the lever, when you're giving it full throttle, will come back and actually stop. Your arm right here will stop against the threaded part of that bolt. Mine could be just a little bit longer, if that makes, as you can zoom, there we go. So now your throttle lever is going to be way over here, and there's plenty of adjustment. You don't have to do anything with the cable or cut anything. Of course, now we did use the top plate and the slide, which you have adjustment here. Then you also have your adjustment in the threaded part, and the cables that they give you in the kit have lots of adjustment also. So you don't have to do anything with your cable. You don't have to cut anything, get a special cable. All you need to do is go down and get the bolt that I showed you. Get that one bolt, run it through there. You'll have to hold your lever over a little bit as you're threading that bolt through. So whenever you let off your throttle, it's going to come back and stop right here instead of stopping all the way over here. So now your thumb, if I can get my hand up here and get it zoomed in, now you got your hand up here and your thumb is just like right there. Real comfy. And you still have wide open throttle. You can still use your throttle stop back here if you wanted to, which we took it out on hers. But it's way more comfortable when you're just riding along. You got your thumb right here instead of being way over here. So we can kind of take the old one, or one that we didn't do anything to yet. See if we can kind of mock it up here. Let's see, it's going to sit just like so. So you can kind of get, let's see, we get it mocked up about the same. So you can kind of see how far this lever sticks out towards the rider versus how far back this lays underneath your grip. So that's quite a bit. It makes it way, way more comfortable. Miss Knuckles liked it. I did this little trick to it. Made it way more comfortable, easy to do. I think I went and got that bolt at a local fastener place here in town. I think they charged me 10 cents or 15 cents, something like that for the bolt. So, like I said, you need a 5mm by 0.8 and about a 1" to 1.1" bolt. You don't want it coming up too high where it makes contact with your top cover, but 1" long is what I use right here. So, hopefully this will help y'all guys out. If you have a thumb throttle or you're going to get one, go get you a bolt. That way when you go to assemble it, you will definitely love it. So it kicks that arm out quite a bit. Everything still jives, and it's way more comfy. All right, well, that's about it. Short video. So go over and check out Go Power Sports website when you're picking up your thumb throttle, or if you already have one and you want to do a little fine tuning. I guarantee you that right there, just that one simple little 10, 15 cent screw, bolt, whatever you want to call it, is a game changer. Makes it way more easy to get your thumb out there to get the throttle, and you ain't got to get your thumb way out here. So she loves it. It's a game changer. Something simple. So, but like I said, I use the Go Power Sports assembly that they have. Your threads might be different, so just pull one of the bolts out. If you got a little thread gauge, check it. Make sure it's a metric or standard, whatever you might have. But simple, easy fix, and works great. So thanks, Go Power Sports, for sending me these thumb throttles to try out. Love them. Come with all the cables and all the goodies to fit pretty much any bike you want to stick them on. Even if you got slide carburetors, the cables are really long, and you get the adapters. So anyway, thank y'all very much for watching. If you liked it, you think it's helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, you can go over there and hit the subscribe bell. It's totally free. So y'all take care. Stick around. We'll see y'all in the next video.